Hello, 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 everyone. How's it going? Welcome to December. Actually, we are going to go here with this. Okay, wait a minute. I don't like this to see. I always gotta fool with this thing. Okay, there we go. That's how we're gonna do that. Yeah, there we go. Okay, welcome to December. Welcome to Schmoney Mondays. It's your girl Coco Alexa. How you feeling? How you feeling? Welcome in. Get comfortable. Get situated. Hey, hey, hey. Thank you. Last month of the year. How y'all feeling about 2023? How y'all feeling about it? You know, I thought it was going by quick, but this end of the year is going by pretty slow. To me. To me. I ain't mad at it. I ain't complaining, but it feels a little slow to me. Definitely a lot of big changes. Definitely a lot of revelations. I feel like for me, 2023 was like, oh you want to work. Like, my fucking Virgo ass, while I was away, while I was supposed to be resting and chilling the fuck out, we're like, I'm just ready to do something. I'm just ready. I'm ready to work. It's like, oh, bitch, you ready to work? Here you go. Here goes that work that you were talking about. Here it is. Yes, new beginnings. Love it. All right, we are going to do a reading for December, for the month of December. We'll probably get a little insight too about 2024. Speaking of 2024 New Year's readings have begun. Okay, I already did 2 and they were great. Really excited about that. I forgot to put the link to book. I put the link to book the to get 50% off your 50% off your 30-minute reading. No code is necessary. You can go and do that. But I forgot to put the yo, I'm goofy. I am goofy. So yeah, if you follow the link. Conjure by Coco .s.me. You'll see the all-in-one package for the New Year reading, which will include a 90-minute New Year session. We go through the theme of your 2024, and we do a breakdown through each month throughout the year. And you also get a 30-minute reading for the future. So, you know, halfway through the year, when you're like, okay, I just want to follow up, I want to check in, or when you just really feel like you need that reading, you already have one. So if you're interested, conjurebycoco.s.me, and you can book your reading there. Okay. With that being said, let's see what Spirit has for us for the last month of the year. Spirit, what do we need to know about December? Communication is important, y'all. Look at this. I didn't even pull anything, okay? Communication is very important. The first card that I pulled is the King of Swords. Communication is very important. This is how you're speaking and how you are listening, okay? Right. And for some of you, listening is very important. Open your ears. You don't listen. You're not listening. You're not paying attention. Okay. And I feel like this could just, right. I'm seeing parents not listening to their children. I'm seeing, um, I'm seeing partners not listening to each other, kind of being distracted by something. I'm seeing somebody alone and not listening to their body. Their body is doing something. There might be some shoulder pain. There might be some pain on this left side. I'm feeling some things over here on the left side. Okay, there might be something going on the left. Okay, hips. Check in with yourself. Okay, check in with yourself. What is being communicated to you? Okay, what is being communicated to you? Where do you need to be listening? Are you listening to your heart? I'm seeing somebody really aching. I'm seeing somebody really aching. Really, their heart is pouring out. Their heart broken. Their heart is breaking. Heart broken. Heart is breaking. They're feeling a lot in the heart space. A lot of grief. A lot of release. A lot of crying. A lot of tears. Okay, so, but I'm hearing Spirit say, but what's your heart saying, though? Like, what is it that your heart needs right now? What does your heart need to say? And it feels like listening and maybe even speaking those words might be very helpful this month for December. I think it's also going to be very important for you to listen, to listen and to speak, because it is the end of the year. For some of you, a part of that listening is really listening to what you want and not ignoring it. You know how sometimes I want this, and then oh, but I probably can't because of blah, 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 right? Like, you talk yourself out of it or something. And I'm hearing Spirit say that, you're not going to talk yourself out. You're going to listen. Okay, you're going to listen. You're not just going to, see it, think about it, and then shoot it down. No, you're going to listen. You're going to pay attention to it. Okay, right. Because what is it that I want, right? We're getting the Ace of Wands. What is it that I want? What is then the vision? What is it that I'm manifesting? What is getting fired up inside of me? What is this new energy that I'm sensing and feeling? Look at this. Four of Swords. So very interesting, this reading. Some of you are really not fucking around when it comes to manifesting. Some of you are so tired of feeling this. So tired. Especially as it's getting cold. The weather is changing. You might be inside more for whatever reason. Some of you are so tired of the cloudiness. the cloudiness in your mind. Cloudiness around you. not feeling clear, not having a mm, just not being able to see the path clearly. Some of y'all are real tired of feeling that. Um, some of you are tired of experiencing it. Some of you are in the beginning stages of manifesting. Like you're a very beginner. Like you you don't know. You don't know anything about manifesting. You heard about it. You know it kind of sounds like a buzzword to you, but you don't really understand it. Others though, some of right, they're like, but some of y'all are master manifestors. Very, very powerful. And it feels like you've been really humble and you've been kind of playing with it a little bit these last few years. But now you like, you know what, yo, fuck it, yo. If I can create my own life, then let's go. We can create our own lives. Okay, then let's go. Like, let's go. Because I know that I can, because I've done it before and I've done it plenty of times. I've done it with small things, I've done it with big things. I've written it down. I know what to do. I've taken the class, I've done the workshop, I've read the books, I've listened to all of the Abraham Hicks all of the Abraham Hicks rampages, right? Okay, you understand me? You understand me? You hear me, right? The training wheels are off, baby. Yes. If you understand, put 100. If you get it, put 100. Put 100 in the comments if you get it. If you understand. The training wheels are off. You want what you say that you want. We talk about our ancestors, right? We talk about, I got this message earlier today. We talk about our ancestors, we talk about our spirit guides, and we talk about angels and all of these entities and things that are around us and guiding us and that we can speak to and that can help us see. And we talk about our higher self and we talk about all of these things, right? And like, this is what we believe, right? Like, we believe this shit. That's why we're here, right? Like, you know that there is a little, it might seem a little crazy, it might sound a little like I don't know, I'm not sure, but there's proof in the pudding. It's real. Like, you can, I mean, some of you can't, you tried for so long to say it was coincidence. Certain things were coincidence. Like, no, baby, that's the way this universe works. Right. They're saying something about, like, if you are as open as you say that you are, if you can receive openly like you say that you can, then why can't you? Why can't you go ahead and create the life that you want? Why can't you attract what it is that you want? Earlier, the message that my spirit guide told me was, what am I doing here if we ain't gonna do the work? What you need me for if you're not gonna put the leg work in? And I said, oh shit. Heard. Heard. Like, okay. Understood. Like, either shit or get off the pot. Either you gonna do this or not. You already know what to do. You already know what you want, right? Let's go. Vamos, vamos. You know, like, it's time. Right. Mm-hmm. Right. Let's go. It's time. Ooh. Mm. 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 Those of you who have been hiding from the spotlight, you're not going to be able to do that much longer. You hear me? Those of you who have been waiting for your turn, yo, it's time to get up. It's time. Let's go. It's time. Those of you who know, like, I know I'm gonna be famous, and I'm not talking about, like, you know, bullshit. Like, I'm talking about those people who know, like, yo, I know that I'm gonna be famous. I know that I'm gonna be popular. I know that I'm going to go viral at some point. I know that I'm supposed to be at a certain place with certain people. If you know that, you're not gonna be able to hide from the spotlight. Okay, that's gonna be impossible. It's gonna be nearly impossible to hide away. Okay. You can try though, but it's not gonna work. You will get pulled into the spotlight if you try to, hold yourself back from it. Okay? It's very, very important here. Okay. Four of Cups. Been waiting a long time for this. You've been waiting a long time for this. You've been waiting for your turn. I'm hearing that very loudly. You've been waiting for your turn. What does that turn look like? What is this? Can we get more specific about what this is so that you can be more comfortable and more ready for what this looks like? What is this? What is this spotlight? What are you what is that? What is that light? What is that? What is this? What is this? What is this? Who is this? Where is your stage? What is that stage? Who is this audience? What are you presenting so passionately? What are you talking about? What are you doing? What is this? Is this a promotion? Is this a new job? Is this you and your family? Is this a new way of being in your family? New traditions? This is such and such started this 20 years ago. Is this some sort of recognition? Is this some sort of local recognition? Is this some sort of group, some sort of community that you are leading, some sort of community that you are advocating for? What is it? Is it a new freedom? Is it a new responsibility? What is it? Is it a new level? What is it? Ooh. So many ideas, so many things here. You can manifest, right? Like they're being a little like, you can manifest, right? It's real, right? So you know what this feels like, y'all? On some real shit. This feels like the beginning of COVID. In a sense of like, yo, a lot of shit's about to change. There's about to be a very big shift coming. Mark my words. And I feel like I'm going to be able to, like, in the future, I'm going to be able to run this video back and be like, oh shit, I said it. Oh shit, it's this. This is what I was talking about. It doesn't seem like, it's gonna be that deadly. It's not gonna be, that deadly. I know it's a lot of stuff going on in the world right now. Pero collectively, there's a lot of things that are about to happen. Like, this is a very powerful message. It's very, this is not like, are we doing this right now? So it's like, yeah, we're doing this now. Okay. There is a collective shift that's necessary. And this is a time where, right, this is where you see those big names, those big entities, Diddy and Cassie and all of that shit. What we're about to witness is a lot of crumbling. If you could go back and remember in 2019, I feel like between 2017 and 2019, Spirit talked a lot about things crumbling all the time. If it's built in ego, it will crumble. If it is built in ego, it'll crumble. I remember that message so fucking loudly. For 3 years straight, I heard that message so loudly. And then COVID happened. I was like, oh shit. Then, remember, I talked a whole lot between between 2020 up until earlier this year about divine masculine and ego, and how there's going to be major shifts in divine masculine. There's going to be a lot of divine masculine crying out, having these big emotions, these very public displays of emotions, which we seen last year with Will Smith. Y'all remember that, right? So, right, the Spirit is saying that, like, because, now please stay with me. Are y'all still with me? Y'all understanding what I'm saying? Please respond. I hope y'all are with me, because I know it's a lot. All of that transpired because divine feminine started to heal. Okay, divine feminine started to heal, which brought a different type of balance. Okay, so when as a collective and energetically, right, we change the frequency. We as a collective change the frequency, so much so that we were able to find each other. And when I like literally find each other, right, going to places and meeting complete fucking strangers and having so much in common and feeling so comfortable and feeling like tribe, like a lot of my community members. Oh my gosh, y'all are so amazing. Thank God, thank Spirit, thank ancestors for bringing us all together here. Because again, like being able to be where you are, be at the right place at the right time, right? Like just very auspicious things happening within divine feminine. Let's be real and let's be honest, yo. Women have been healing, okay? For a long time we've been doing this work. But anywho, but collectively that changed our entire frequency, and it kind of forced, right, divine masculine to adjust. The Me Too movement happened since then, like the yo, some shit has been going down with divine masculine, okay? And for a long time they've been trying to fight against these shifts. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And it's happening again. It's happening again where there is a major collective shift. A big part of that high frequency, high vibrational ability, vibration, high frequency vibration, and being able to manifest, being able to attract, being able to heal. Okay, heal within one's body. All right, like real healing, being able to really connect to some deep shit, you know, some very deep rooted, you know, other dimensional, like, listen, all of it, right? Like all of it. That frequency is necessary. So for those of you who will and feel called to learn more, to practice more, I don't know why, but I just feel like I need to do this a little bit more. I feel like I need to tweak some shit a little bit more. I feel like I just want to sit and I want to be, you know, it's very interesting. It's so interesting to see how, and please pay attention. I know this. It's like, all right, Coco, reel it in, reel it in, reel it in. And I'm gonna reel it in. I swear to you, you know, how can I put this? Just make sure that you are paying attention. Okay, make sure that you're paying attention. Make sure that you go ahead, yo, take breaks from technology. Allow yourself to be in nature. Okay, like, don't consume yourself with so much information and so much of what's going on. Yeah, sure, fine, you want to be aware, fine, whatever excuse or whatever reason people say to watch the news and keep up with it, whatever, you know, it's fine. But make sure that you give yourself a break. Okay, remember balance. Okay, I think this shift is going to be felt heavily. I really do. You know, like I said, there was very loud messages before COVID happened about anything built in ego was going to crumble. And that statement is, think about all of the things that have crumbled. Really, think about it. Think about who runs the shit. Think about them as people, you know, as entities, whatever. Like, really think about it, you know? Like, you like, damn. Fucking Diddy, yo? What? Anywho, which is so crazy because I'm like, shit, if they found the killer of Tupac, then in a few months, and watch, there's gonna be another one. I'm like, I said this shit. In a few months, they're gonna be talking about they found Biggie's killer, you know. So things are getting uncovered, okay, and things are being cleared out, and space is being made, okay. I feel like that's gonna be a very repetitive, repetitive message, okay. Space is being made, all right. Like, there are things that can no longer be. It just cannot be. Point blank, period. Wars and all of this other shit, like, yeah, balance, and there's gonna, you know, there's gonna be some disagreements, right? But there's just humanity, where we are in humanity. A lot of the shit that is done that those higher ups do is just kind of unnecessary, and it is very old and outdated. Yeah, listen, Hollywood, listen, man. That's why I'm like, y'all better get ready, get them vocals ready, get them dun, 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 get them acting skills ready, get that radio voice ready, get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Cause there's collectively about to be a major shift. And it's so interesting because it's like, right. Spirit saying, you know, it's power to the people, for real. For real. They don't want this. They don't want, remember, remember that they do not want us to be open and to know and to be aware. They don't want us to see through the facade, right? They don't want us to be able to see through the veil. But there is no veil anymore. Okay? You know, I think it's so funny being back in the States and and watching some of these what is it called, the politicians like campaign stuff, right? Their campaign commercials, and I'm just like, golly, did everybody grow up on a farm and their dad worked hard and they uh wanted the American dream and they're just blue collar people and good old folk? Like, is that everybody's story? Like, I'm like, is it? I said, so what is it? A template where they just like, so we're gonna do this one and just copy and paste, just copy and paste. I'm like, y'all don't like, y'all don't realize that don't nobody believe this shit. Like, don't nobody believe it. So I say all that to say, you know, make sure that you continue to be aware. Okay, continue to be aware and continue to be open to the downloads. Okay, don't question the things that come to you. Okay, because for some of you, this all of what I'm saying, you know, you to making big moves and you manifesting the life that you want, you got that shit written down. You got that shit written down. That's a big plan. So the work is halfway done. You told yourself exactly what you wanted and exactly what you wanted to do. You need to go back and look at some of that stuff. Okay? You have this stuff written down. You already have some of this shit. You just need to add to it at this point. Add the new information. Okay? Getting so much for this. You know, right. They're saying that, you know, some of you are going to be ending the year knowing and understanding who you are now and who you're becoming. December, they're saying December, some of you aren't going to have to question, who am I anymore? You're going to be able to answer that clearly, authentically, proudly, which feels so beautiful. Like, that feels so major. You know, some people don't think that that might be a goal to figure out who the hell I am. You know, but like, well, what was one goal that you completed this year? It's like, I know who I am. I know who I am. That's it. I know who I am. Look at that. Death and rebirth. I know who I am. This is who I am. Being able to speak that confidently. And allowing people to see you and not being afraid. Okay, remember again, being in the spotlight, allowing people to see you. Okay, allowing people to see you, allowing people to hear you, understanding that your voice is important, your presence is important. Okay, yes. For those of you who's feeling like, Coco, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I'm completely confused and I don't know where I am with things. I don't know what direction I'm going in. I don't know what is next. I don't know what to do. Like, For those of you who are feeling that, they're saying that you need to let go of the past. Let go of the past. You don't know what to do because you're holding on to what you were supposed to be doing, what you were supposed to do last year, what you were supposed to do this year, what you were supposed to do 10 years ago, what you didn't do, blah, 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 blah. You're getting so hung up on what you did not do, what you did not complete. Let it go. Let it go. So what? 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 Right. So you're saying we don't care how old you are. We don't care how long it takes. What is time? What is time? You're wasting time thinking about what you could have did, should have did, would have done. Let it go. Let it go. Get that pressure off of you. For real. Get the pressure off of you. Let it go. Let it go. Start fresh. New sheet of paper. Right. You're confused because you trying to figure out how you gonna do all of this shit. All of this shit that you haven't done yet. Well, maybe I can, okay, so I can start school next semester, and then while I'm in school, then I can go ahead and save money. And then while I'm trying to save money and while I'm in school, I'm gonna work on my credit. And then I'm gonna also try to buy this house too while I'm in school and while I'm trying to work on my credit and while I'm trying to work on my money. And like, come on, dog. Like, come on, y'all. That's a lot. That's a lot. Please free yourself from that. Clear the plate. Clear it. Clear it. Clear it. Clear it. Clear it. So that you can figure out the order, the correct order, the better order. Okay. The thing is that when you wanted to do those things back then, you didn't have the knowledge that you have now. You didn't have the wisdom. You didn't have those lessons that you have now. Okay. So I'm hearing Spirit say that if you were to clear all of that off of your plate and kind of release all of that, you will be able to see what makes sense for your life right now. It's not you putting all of this stuff on your plate and then trying to fit in everything else. Like, no, 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 no. That's not how you're going to do that. They're saying you're going to focus on one thing at a time, and then you're going to break that shit down into small goals. That's how you're going to do that. Not this, I'm going to try to do everything in 6 months thing. No, 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 no. Because what is time? Like, let that go, please. They're like, please free yourself from that. Because that just brings confusion. It just brings confusion. It's confusing. They're saying you have to move differently now and you have to move smarter now, okay? They're saying use all of that wisdom, okay? You have so much more wisdom. You have so many more resources that can help you do this in a way that's a lot more efficient for you and that it just will make more sense for you, okay? Stop being so hard on yourself, okay? You moved forward. You still moved forward is what I'm hearing. You still moved forward. You're not in the same place that you were before. You still moved forward in some way, shape, or form. So please acknowledge that. Okay? Those things that you want to do, those things did not just disappear, but you do have to do them in a different order. And you have to give yourself the permission to just let that be okay. Let it be okay. We just, y'all, the world stopped for 3 years, B. for 3 years. That's a long time, yo. That's a long time, yo. The world stopped. It wasn't just your block. It wasn't just your family. It wasn't just you. It wasn't just your city. It wasn't, no. The entire globe. Every human being felt those 3 years. There are certain things that just could not have happened. Period. Period. Okay. Shit. For some of you who have been desperately trying to move, you aren't even thinking about moving to the place that you were originally trying to move to anymore. You don't even want to move there no more. But you didn't know that back then. You didn't even know that back then. You didn't even know that this is over here and this is better and this is more comfortable for you, and you're thinking about the long term and you're looking at you didn't even have that information back then to even be able to make that decision. Be like, damn, glad I ain't buying that neighborhood. Like, so sometimes, right, I'm hearing Spirit say sometimes being blocked is a blessing, okay? They don't want you to feel like you missed out on anything because you haven't. It's just a different order of things, okay? It's just a different order. But there is still very much a continuous flow, okay? But you can't see that if your head is down and you're thinking about, oh, I should have did this, oh, I could have did that, blah, 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 blah. Mm-hmm. Wow. Mm. If you are if you are going on vacation this month, if you're going away for the holidays or whatever, don't don't have sex. Just don't even have sex. Like, don't have sex. You won't want to, but don't. Because if you end up having listen, straight to the point. If you end up having a one night stand while you are on vacation, you're going to get pregnant. Man, woman, don't matter. You going to get somebody pregnant, or you're going to get pregnant. Good evening. So, if you're going away for the holidays, if you're going on vacation, if you have a one night stand, whether you in a relationship or not in a relationship, baby, you getting pregnant. It's a baby coming, honey. It's a baby. And this ain't no energetic baby. This ain't no This is real, physical, in the flesh. 9 months later. That's so Coco, remember you was saying back early in December, if you go out of town and if you have a little extra fun. Well, do not get caught up. I'm just seeing some of y'all falling in love, really falling in love with the idea of someone while you're on vacation. It feels like I don't know, maybe you're going to some tropical place or some some beautiful place or something like that, some very, very romantic place, and it's very romantic. It's very lovely, and it gets you into a very fertile space, okay? and everyone is very open and sexy, and it's hot. It's a very hot experience, and I'm just seeing spirit say, you just make sure that you handle things with care. That's it. Because the babies are there, the energy is there, the Knight of Cups, it might be a nightcap, it might be you getting loved up on, and a lot of us have been touch deprived. Okay, a lot of us have been touch deprived. A lot of us just want to be held. You just want to be kissed. You cuddle. You want to sleep next to somebody. You want to hold hands. You want to just feel close to someone, and it feels like that. You might get a little too clown. You might get a little too close. But it is what it is. Now on the other hand of this, we can move on now. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say about that. Um, but on the other hand of this, there is this sense of rebirth. There is this sense of renewal. Okay, and this sense of really stepping into, again, really stepping into your climax of your story. Okay, and stepping into the light that's specially made, that was specially made for you. Okay, we all have to remember that we all have a purpose in this world, no matter, and there is no measure of what this purpose is. Okay, we all play a part. Like, and I'm hearing spirit say that you're at the at the end of the year, you're gonna be sure about your part in all of this, and really want to step into that, whether it's through your voice, through your art, through your work, through food, through care, through healing, through music, whatever it is. Like, whatever it is, they're saying something about, just really owning that, allowing old narratives to really just not be a part of your story anymore. Like, it's like, I'm tired of talking about that. I want to talk about the future. I want to talk about the present. I want to talk about what's going on with you. I want to talk about what's going on with our community. Like, that's what I want to talk about. Like, we need to move shit forward. Right. Mm. Earlier we were talking about communicating. I mean, I am getting a message too about, not wanting to gossip so much, not really being so much into the gossip blogs and stuff like that, and the shade room and the TMZ and stuff like that. I think a celebrity or somebody with a large influence. I heard Wallow just now. I heard Wallow. I don't know what that means, but we'll see. Um, but just somebody talking about, privacy. Thank you. To just talk about privacy and to just talk about just minding. Can y'all mind y'all business for a second? Golly, like, I know celebrity, I know fame, I know popularity, but golly, like, privacy. Discretion, things of that nature. Like, can just something just be mine? Like, right. Spirit saying something about Janae Aiko, talk Beyonce, even a lot of celebrity mothers, mothers talking about the privacy of their children, and protecting their children, whether these children are adult children, or babies, little kids, young kids. They're saying a lot of conversations around that, and just kind of shifting people's uh behavior around gossip. Okay, so if you are a big gossiper, if you come from a family of gossipers, y'all you just gossip, you might not want to. You might not want to. Like, I don't want to talk about that no more. I don't want to talk about them like that. Like, can we talk about something more positive, or can we talk about something that, you know, is more conducive to what we're trying to do? You know, who I'm trying to be, who you're trying to be. Can we talk about that? And not even no healing sense, but like, can we talk about like, oh, did you try that new class that you said that you were gonna do? Oh, how did it go? Like, can we just like talking about things that are happening in the present? Like, you know, fine, sure, update, but gossiping, right? Just feels like that's you don't some people just don't want to be a part of those conversations. You just aren't interested in gossip. Okay. And I'm hearing Spirit say that for some people who shift that, you might really feel a difference. You might feel a real difference in that. Okay, everybody, that is the message for December. My goodness, that was a lot. And wow, that was a lot. That was a lot. Let's do a card pool, y'all. Let's do a card pool. If you would like to get a card pool, put your question in the comments. Okay, I'm gonna pick a couple. If you would absolutely like to get a card pool, join us and be in community with us. Join the Patreon at patreon.com/conjuredxcoco, conjured by Coco. Okay. And also, if you want to get a personal reading, okay, I'm doing 50% off mini revelation sessions. The link is in the description. And I'm also offering New Year revelation sessions as well. The all-in-one package is $222 right now, but it will not be that, okay? It will not be that tomorrow. So if you are ready to book your New Year reading, then go to my booking site, which you can also find. That's the link in the description. Okay. Personal readings will be available starting in January. Okay. If you're getting a New Year reading, you'll be able to get a slot for this month. But any like regular readings, I won't be doing until next year. Okay. Nobody wants a card pull? What? Or is my thing not loading? What is this? Got a poll. No, I don't want to do that. What's this? Nope, don't want to do that. Now I'm just pressing buttons. Live chat, top chat. What's that? Oh, live chat. Okay. Oh, wait. Isn't it a save highlight? Mute? No. Okay. All right, let's see. Okay, Troy, you have 2 months left until you have to shift your business to a more traditional job. What can you do to incite to flow for my business? Feel like that should say ignite. Oh, okay. To incite. What can I do to incite more flow? Okay. All right. I got it. Let's see. Collaboration is very important. Collaboration is very important. Okay, collaboration is very important. Look, Justice. Collaboration is very important. And you being the Hierophant, look, Ten of Pentacles. You need to keep doing what you're doing, but you also need to kind of step right. It's like what I said earlier, stepping into the light. Okay, stepping into the light. They're saying something about like you have been very hesitant about doing something. It makes you uncomfortable. You feel like you're not ready. You feel like you don't have enough information. You feel like you don't have enough knowledge. And well, this is because you don't know who, because you haven't like put like, okay, this, hey y'all, hello. Right. They're like, you're needed in real life too. You're needed in real life too. Yes, you're needed in real life. Troy, you have to go outside. That's the answer. You have to go outside. Okay, Tanisha, friend, hi, Tanisha's friend, friend, I need your name, boo. What do you mean where? At a cafe? At a yoga studio? What do you mean where? What do you mean? This is, you know what though? This is what people mean when they say we don't have no third places. We don't have nowhere to fucking go. we don't have nowhere to go. But yes, like come on, Gen Z. Don't show your age. Come on, shit. Go to the library. Go to the library. I would say go to the park, but it's cold. You know, there's plenty of places and spaces. You just have to do a little extra research, you know. But there's definitely places and places that you can go to. There's some really dope cafes and, you know, really dope like little well, I don't know, you know, if you have it in your area, but here like we have these cute little markets, but they're dope meeting places. Okay, so you know, do the extra thing. All right, don't just be like, oh no, I don't know what to do, what can it be. Like, okay, it's time to take the business to the next step, and the next step is in real life. Come on, be a real person. Ooh, cute. Speakeasy restaurants. Okay, princess. Princess, you want to know if you will ever get married, okay? do yes or no questions. I'm wondering why I'm not feeling so much from this question. So instead of asking, will you ever get married? Let's ask, how can you align with your husband? That's the better question, right? How can you align with your husband? Because the thing is that, you know, will you ever? Will you? Do you want to be married? Are you open to marriage? Is that something that you want? Wow. Wow. Babe. That's such a silly question. Will I ever be married? They're like, will you? Will you? Wow. Wow. Will you? My goodness. Married? Sheesh. My man, my man, my man. Thank you to my man. My man, my man, my man. Thank you to my man. My goodness. My goodness. You gotta let go of that heartbreak, though, my love. You're very jaded. You're very jaded about love. You have to let that go now, though. Your husband is an incredible person. The person that you're going to marry is incredible. Just incredible. Like, this is such a beautiful reading. I'm so happy for you. I don't even know you. I don't think I've ever worked with you before. This is such a beautiful reading. Like, will I ever get married? You are not, like, you're going to, you and your person, y'all are gonna be couple goals. Y'all are gonna be, oh my god, I just love y'all so much. And like, not just, you know, at the face value, but behind the scenes, at home, there's just so much love. There's so much love between you and your children, y'all's children. Okay. Just home feels so good. Home feels like peace. He's a little older than you. Definitely in his salt and pepper phase, for sure. He's definitely in his salt and pepper phase. Like, he definitely has gray hair, and it feels like he's like maybe mid between like 37 and 47. Okay. I know that's kind of a big age gap, but it's true. But it's interesting though, because in the face he looks young, but because he has this kind of like salt and pepper look about him, he look a little rugged. He look a little rugged. Like, he looks like a fucking bachelor. Like, I don't know how I can put it. He look like, I mean, he clean and stuff like that, but like, he looked like a he looked like a little stray a little bit, like just a little rough around the edges a little bit. Like, like he a little hard, he a little hard. It feels like, y'all two him meeting you brings so much softness to him that's so necessary in his life. Yes, like, he definitely has some life experiences. Incredible. When I say incredible person, like, just some of the shit, like, you just like, who are you? And like, what is this life that you live? Like, what is happening? Like, what? Like, some of the stories are just like, is your life a movie? Like, is this real? Like, some of the shit you just don't believe until, like, there's evidence. Like, there is evidence. It is real. Like, you're like, what the dude? Like, you're crazy. But just, I mean, you definitely soften him. And it's so interesting because he's he's not small. He has a very big energy. He's very noticeable for sure, very attractive. Um he has a very big energy. He can be very intimidating sometimes. Um and he just kind of comes off as just like this, like, brute, like, just, I don't know, like, just big and just, I don't know, like, okay. And I don't know, it's so instant between y'all two. The banter, I won't say love at first sight, I ain't gonna say that, but the banter, the back and forth between y'all two is just so, like, oh, what y'all, oh, how long y'all known each other? You're like, I don't know this man. I don't know him, but you need somebody that's gonna keep you on your toes. You are definitely aligned. You need to just kind of keep living. It feels like right. They're saying allow yourself to dream. They're saying allow yourself to dream. Don't put in your mind, will I ever get married? Okay. Don't put in your mind, will I ever get married? They're saying, like, you are going to get married. At this point, you need to open your heart and you need to open your mind about what you want this to look like. It is okay to fantasize about this. It is okay to dream about this. It is okay to long for this. It is okay to want this. Don't let your friends, your family, other people make you feel like wanting that is something silly. Wanting that is not, it's not something that should be your focal point, or blah blah blah, whatever it is that people say to make you feel like it might be silly to think about marriage and to think about a family and want that and fantasize about it. Okay, they're saying something like, let yourself fantasize about that. Okay, let yourself dream about that. Because it's important. They're saying, as much as you're asking about marriage, they're saying, are you ready for marriage? In a very real way, not the wedding. I ain't talking about the fucking wedding. I'm talking about the marriage. Are you ready for a marriage? Are you ready to be in a marriage? Have you been talking to married couples? Have you been paying attention to married couples? Have you been thinking about what type of wife do I want to be? What type of marriage do I want? What type of home do I want for my family? Like, they're saying that these are things that are very important to prepare you, because they're coming. Like, this isn't some shit where it's just like, oh yeah, in a couple years. This feels like you just need to be open. Okay, you need to be open. And when I say you need to be open, I'm not saying just let anybody come in. Make sure that you have your list. Okay, make sure you have your list. Write it out. As much as you're saying, can you describe him? You describe him. Who is this person? I'm gonna keep telling y'all. Who is this person? What is this? What do y'all do? What does he like to do? What do they like to do? I don't know the pronouns. Listen. Okay, they're like, right? Have your list. They're saying have your list. Prepare yourself. Prepare your life. Open your life. Maybe, right, listen, they're being very specific for you, because I've never heard Spirit say this or suggest this to anybody. Give a dresser already. Clear a dresser. I mean a drawer, not a dresser. Just a drawer. Not the whole thing, just a drawer. Clear a drawer. Maybe this is clearing a drawer in the bathroom. Maybe it's clearing a drawer in your dresser. Maybe it's clearing space in the closet. But clear some space and say, you know what? This is where my person's stuff is going to be. because I want to make space. Earlier, Spirit said, you know, letting go of the past, okay? Letting go of the past. And I'm hearing Spirit say that, you know, it's time. Like, it's time to make space for something new, okay? You want a new relationship. You want, like, you're already in a new romantic cycle, and they do want you to be aware of that. But they are also saying that, you know, they do want you to maintain your standards, okay? Make sure you have those requirements, okay? Don't just accept anything. Like I said, when I say, you know, be open, I'm not saying just let anybody just come and talk to you and be next to you and be around you and take up your time. No. Make sure you have your list. Make sure you have your standards. Make sure you have your requirements, okay? So that you can weed out all of the bullshit. Okay? Write this stuff down. Really think about it. And this isn't something that needs to be rushed either. I'm hearing that too. Let it be a process. Let it be a process. Let me see something. Your alignment for this is like really impeccable. Wow, look at this. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, and wow, look at that. There he is. King of Pentacles. He's something else. What I say? I said salt and pepper, right? Salt and pepper hair, beard. Ain't white man, but unless you into that. But y'all crazy. But I'm hearing the Spirit say, you know, they want you to have a fun time in dating. They want you to be spontaneous. They want you to allow yourself to be spontaneous. Allow yourself to, right, they're right. You are the Queen of Swords. You can be very straight to the point, very cutthroat, super smart, super intelligent, very intellectual. You know, definitely a sapiosexual for sure. Love a smart motherfucker. Like, ooh, if you are smart, you read books. Okay. Ooh, computers. Science fiction. Like, you do math. Like, you love it. You love it all. Right. But they're saying something about like, but you haven't played in love, and not be young, not be immature. I'm not saying it like that, but being spontaneous and having that like almost kind of like teenage like love affair in love. Like, you haven't had that in a long time, where somebody just is a good freaking time. Like, this is fun. This is fun. It's light. It's easy. We're having a great time. We're spending time together. It's nothing too crazy. The pace is perfect. We're getting to know one another. We're very clear and intentional about what we want. We're on the same page. Like, he's where you are now. Like, y'all are like, when I listen, when I say that, like, this feels like any day now. And any day now. That's why I'm like, just be open, because y'all are like this around each other. Like, the alignment is there. You just need to live. Like, you just need to live. Just live. Just live your life. Just live your life. This is not no online dating thing. This isn't any of that. This is you living your life and just randomly meeting this person. And being like, oh, shit, hello. Y'all are gonna notice each other. Like I said, that banter, that's gonna be kind of that's gonna be really the tell for, like, that banter that y'all are gonna have, that back and forth that y'all are gonna do naturally, and like very like like I said, somebody's gonna be like, oh, how long y'all been together? And be like, oh, I don't know this person. But that comfortability that y'all are gonna have in communicating, and just interacting with each other, like it feels like I'm even hearing your friends be like, who girl, who's that? Be like, oh, I don't know. Like, oh, I thought you knew that. And it feels like it's kind of an all night thing. So that's one of the biggest tells there. And trust me, you're not gonna be, you won't be. I don't have to tell you not to force it, but you ain't gonna be able to force it because that's just not how you are. But that's gonna be the tell because you've never experienced that before, where you just like have this kind of banter back and forth with a complete stranger. Like, so y'all are very close to one another. You're gonna be pretty annoyed at how close y'all have been over the last few years. That's how fucking close y'all are. You're gonna be pretty annoyed. Like, I've never seen you in this place and you telling me that you be there at the same time I do. Like, yeah. And it almost kind of feels like it almost kind of feels silly because it's a place that both of y'all frequent so much that like I don't know if maybe there's a section or something that like you just weren't aware of, and they're like, yeah, it's this other door that if you go through, then like you're like, another door to a room, ain't no door, and then you go look and you're like, oh, and like it just so happened that they are in there that day, that day too. They're like, hello. Like it's kind of goofy. It's kind of a rom-com. Like, seriously, if you are a writer, if you like write books or write scripts or something like that, that shit is a fucking movie. Like when I say how stupid it is, like it's a stupid ass rom-com. Like what the fuck? Like what is this dumb ass love story that we have? Like what is this? We literally have been frequenting damn near every place at the same time in the same area for years, and I've never met you until now. And now we're always around each other. It's sickening. Like, it's sickening. It's gonna blow your mind. Like, and guess where he be at? Guess who he know? Very annoying. Very, very annoying. All right, last one. Let's see. Let me go up and read some of these other questions. Thank you so much. Thank you, Princess. That was a really dope reading. Okay. All right, Coco Goddess. Okay. Can you reword? You're welcome. Um, can you reword your question? Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Hold on. And I came to a few resolutions. Wanted to know if what we said the other day, like why we chose the family. Okay. Right. Right. Okay. Why did you choose this family? Like, you mean why did you choose this family to like reincarnate into? Woo. Oh my goodness. Get it off me. Get it off me. Get it off me. Get it off me. I'd rather be by myself. Get it off of me. Woo. It's so much. It's so much. So much with this. There's so much trauma. It's so deep. Hmm. You know, this might sound a little crazy, maybe, but your family, all y'all would be so much better off. I don't know where you are in the world. I don't know where you live. I don't know where your family is. I don't know where your family is from. But y'all would be so much better off by the water in a warm climate. Your people, like I said, I don't know where you from. I'm assuming that you from America. I'm assuming. Shit. I'm assuming that you. Oh, okay. I'm assuming that you black. I'm assuming that you're black. Um, your family being brought to this place really, like, I mean, it fucked all of us, right? But like, your people don't belong here. Your people have a deep longing for a home, for a home that they are unfamiliar with, but they need it. Like, a big part, because there's a lot of mental health things, a lot of depression, a lot of sadness, a lot of disconnecting from the world, addiction, things of that nature. um right, alcohol being a thing. um I'm hearing spirits say that, your people have been longing for home for a long time. That's why people don't. Home is so weird. It's like, home is weird. Home is weird for your family. What is home? What is that? What is having a home, one place, all the time, being there for years? What is that? It feels like very nomadic, or just not being in one place for a long period of time, and it feels like that just is just like a thing. Like, it's just a thing, to not be and just like settled. Like, it feels like nothing is ever settled. Oh, wow. I don't doubt it. So yeah, just this deep longing for home and having that security and things of that nature, and just yeah. So in conjuring, in conjuring, your people deny those parts of themselves, and it's not good. It's not good. It's not natural. It's not natural. That's where some of that mental illness be coming in too, because they're not using their gifts.
First off, you look cute.
Thanks.
Second, Anaya live close, and I think she walked to school. And
Huh?
listen.
Come on, I'm working.
Okay, but it's really important because it's really important. It's about school. Come on. It's about traveling, taking transport to school. I got my pass back, but I was still taking.
Can we talk about that when I'm not on live? Thanks.
Hello.
Thank you.
Bye. Tell them my promotion's still on.
You know, they're not telling me, they're not giving me that information. Which to me is a sign that, you know, whatever you all came to conclude, you know, is what was necessary for you all to know. Okay, so you know, just keep that in mind. Y'all definitely got a lot of fucking work to do. Y'all got a lot of work to do, baby. Y'all got a lot of work to do. Okay, that's it for me, y'all. If you want to come and kick it with us during the after show, patreon.com/conjuredxcoco, conjured by Coco. Come kick it with us. Peace out, everyone. Have a good week. Until next week. Book your appointments. And that's it. Deuces.